Okay.
All right, y'all. Sheryl Ralph and Jackée recently shared their mutual experience about learning how to keep their egos in check. Now, Ralph recalled her mentor, Tony-winning actress Virginia Capers, telling her to be as kind as you can for as long as you can to as many people as you can, because the same ass, and she said it, you kick today, you may have to kiss tomorrow. Now, Harry jokingly explained that she never received the same guidance, which caused karma to come back around. Harry said, I wasn't talked off the cliff. You know, who's used to bringing me my scripts for 2 to 7 to my door and deliver them? She was saying who was bringing her scripts? Kenya Barris, who's a huge producer now. Harry added, I wasn't nice to him. See, look at me now. I ain't lying. And he reminded me of it. He said, do you remember? And wait, ego, I don't remember, but it was the 80s, baby. So she didn't remember that she was rude to him. But, you know, it's a really important lesson. So what are your thoughts on Jackée and Sheryl Ralph's comments? And let's talk about the importance of keeping the ego in check. Selena, let's start with you.
Well, facts upon facts upon facts. And I believe that it's cross, you know, it's all throughout the entertainment business. I believe it's all throughout corporate America and just basic principles. You know, when I first signed to Jive Records, Wayne Williams was my A&R guy. And the first thing he told me was, you know, karma's a bitch. And he said that, you know, whatever you put into the industry will come back on you 10 times. He said, so if you put in good energy, that's going to come back on you 10 times. But if you put in bad energy, that's going to come back on you 10 times. And you know how there's things in your life that people tell you and they seeds that they sow into you and you remember certain stuff. That's something that I always remembered. So I always try to be mindful of that. I've always tried to be mindful of that in my career. But I commend Jackée for saying that she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And saying that it actually came back on her, because I don't think people really realize that it really does come back on you a whole bunch of times. Like that mean girl shit is crazy. You got to chill like that. It really will come back on you. And even if it doesn't come back on you like that, it'll show up somewhere else. It'll show up. God to have it show up in something totally different that has nothing to do with entertainment. So I'm 100% in agreement with everything they was talking about.
Vivica, what do you think about this?
Well, like Selena just said, I'll piggyback off of that for Jackée, who, you know, we know back in the day was all that in a bag of chips on 227 and was like, yes, honey, that character. For her to admit that and pass on that knowledge, that gem, to drop that gem, to let these young actors, professionals from any field, to know, watch how you treat others. Because I'm going to tell you, as an actress, as a producer, as a director, I believe a happy set is a productive set. You never know that little 20-year-old little genius that's a bomb with that computer over there is going to be directing the next big blockbuster. And honey, you might want to send everybody good graces. That's why whenever I come on a set, I speak to everyone. Good morning. How's everyone doing? You know, just spread positivity, y'all. Let's do that in 2023.
Yeah.
Instead of being so, I mean, we're going to have our moments where we need to clap, but overall, let's clap for each other.
That's right. And Lisa Ray, what do you think?
You know how refreshing it is for her to share that the mistake that she made then is something that obviously she has cornered now and said, wow, although I did not remember, you saying this to me means that's your truth. And I'm going to accept that because of the way that I made you feel. And so for her to even share that and be real about that, I love that. Then that's what you call a real diva, because you gotta learn from those times, from any times back in the past that you messed over someone. You know, I love both of those divas, and they are definitely iconic. You know, we remember when, and they still working and still relevant. Congratulations to Sheryl Ralph on her Emmy, you know. But I can't say no more than those two queens just said right there, because you got to be able to give that energy that you want to receive from people as well, because you want to be happy, because we're in a business where they say, laugh, cry, but no tears, hurry up, but wait. And you still gotta, you know what I mean? And sometimes we wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you know what I mean? That's human of us. But when you know that that person put their shoes and pants on just like you, and that you are allowing them, both of us are allowing each other to be a part of the team, that makes this vehicle work together. So
Yes.
we're both making money. I'm employing you, but you employing them and all of that. And so it is the team. I can't do it without the grip. I can't do it without the lights. I can't do it without the cameraman. My words would mean nothing. So we have to congratulate everybody for being a part of your life and being where they didn't have to be. And so, you know, I'm glad that they shared that, because now we're able to talk about it and let them know this story is true and this is real. And don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Let me just add something real quick before we go to commercial, because we do have to go to commercial. Let's just, and to expand this and to not just be a Hollywood thing, because most people watching us are not in Hollywood. It doesn't really matter if you're an actress, an entertainer, singer, any of that kind of stuff. That's a privileged position to have. We literally have the lives that a lot of people dream of. Outside of, you know, we have a struggle, and not to say it's easy, but like this goes for all fields. When you start smelling your own, like smelling yourself like that and looking down on people, you're not God. You know what I mean? You're not doing brain surgery. You're not saving lives. To feel that you're better than the next person because you're famous, you're beautiful, or you're wealthy is such a slap in the face to whatever God bless you with. It really is. And it does come back around and haunt you. It will get you one day. And not even just to be nice to produce in case they might hire you one day. Just be nice as a human being.
Yeah,
just to be nice. Don't you feel good when you leave a set and you was like cool and people were pleasantly surprised, like, oh my God, I was afraid about meeting you and you're so not what I thought? That is a great feeling in life. And that can go for all fields of anybody that's watching us in your office, in your store, driving an ice cream truck. Humility. I don't know. I think.
And I just got to piggyback real quick. I know we got to go to commercial, but I'm gonna make it real quick. Claudia Jordan, our host, Howie Mandel said the kindest things about you. So to all the ones that hate her and try to think that Claudia is around, don't get that wrong. But out of all those girls on back in the day with the what would make a deal,
briefcases,
had the nicest things to say about you, Miss Claudia.
Oh, thank you so much for that. I really respect and love. I saw how humble he was at his huge A-list, level, and I was like, he was one of us.
Yeah,
minus the heels. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for that, Vivka. That made my day.